Have moments like this before I let go into lightness, the air becoming thick enough to swim in its velvet, invisible hold. I like it best when I linger in towering stairways, hover in tall ceilings, such pure pleasure in drifting between floors. And oh, how I craved rich marble manors, domed museums and cathedrals. They make me giddy with excitement, so as you can imagine, there are places that I frequent, places that I long for, that I'm known for, where the flight is so special, it tickles inside just thinking about it. How I go air and more air, and the polished floors gleam, the gilded columns shine, air, glorious air, so you might see me as I let go from the top of of a heady stairway and glide across a ballroom entrance. I'm sorry.
Stop.
Excellent.
Control this one.
Okay.
It's excitement of winning the
Control,
part.
I'm grand now, it's all good.
So sorry. I'm not used to so much activity around here. And glide across a ballroom entrance. I hear talk below, so it's heard, so it's true. Or some of them might say, I always come here and I've never seen her before. Their voices fade as their eyes stick to my ballooning dress that doesn't insist and is gently tugged by gravity that doesn't insist, that comfortably floats me down. My feet barely making sound as I land toe first in flesh pink ballet pumps, but I don't stay on the ground for too long because flying is too lovely. I keep diving into the city night. And when I really want to test my resolve, I choose one of the tallest buildings in town, like Sarah and Simon's place. And I can barely breathe as I take the last rung of the fire escape to the roof, and then, alone with the wind, the world just patterns below, I fly peacefully toward the street, with stunned faces pinned to the windows, floor after floor after floor, as they were watching a memory or a dream let go of slowly and slowly. And then it's perhaps the biggest prize, a packed stadium waiting for the big game. So the whole crowd watch my flight so intently that of course I'm nervous. I don't want to falter. But it is luscious. You know that feeling that the whole crowd is drawing you with their eyes, and there's a special place inside me that I feel shy to tell you about, that feels stroked and nurtured, like someone brushing my long hair. But I'm not selfish. I pick a break in the game before I begin dangling from the roof, and then that total glorious exhilaration as my fingers loosen their grip, and it takes all the trust I have in the world as they shout, "Don't do it!" And they cover their eyes without knowing my legend. But their curdling screens are cut in half as they fall easily, like feathers, soft, like falling petals, and they watch like children who've seen a Ferris wheel all lit up for the first time. You know, they say it looks easy, but there are moments of fear, jolts of falling, when I wish for a window ledge or a banister to cling to, but there is no other way, because this is what I do. I let go, it's lost. And it's a renewal, not a suicide. And there's no room to question myself or give in to the doubts of the crowd. And I'm not showing off, because egos are way too heavy for this. This is my lifelong practice, and I learn so much from flight every time my feet leave the ground. It reminds me of all the space my body can lounge in, all the space I'm safe to within, to trust that built-in voice.
Fire dancing for us. We had to work so hard to get British Waterways to approve this, you wouldn't believe. Sarah and I had to do a risk assessment for it, and originally it was going to be over there, and they said no. But instead, Vanessa, lovely Vanessa, actually negotiated and managed to get this area here, which I think is even better, because we've got the lovely dome, which I built this last weekend. If you're delighted.
Slightly over the wedding budget.
Yeah, it's slightly over the wedding budget. Not as much as we paint for the rainbows earlier. But ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the lovely cousin of the flammable cousin, Marina! Hey! Hey! Thank you so much, Marie. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, wow. Oh.
Very good.
I will for you. Everyone, Marina! Ladies and gentlemen, and now cake. There's now cake, Mr. and Mrs. game. But you can chill. Okay. Or go, but if you want to do
trying to get rid of anyone.
Oh, lost my head on Sarah's lost
That's a bad sign.
That's a very bad sign.
Really? I don't believe a single thing is a bad thing.
Sarah. Let's point out to probably my concerned mother. She's much more gentle than me. What I hope do I have on my wedding night, guys, and this is how gentle she is when my
You should know 3 years in.
I beg your pardon.
Living in
Marriage night.
Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown.
Right, we now need to cut. Sarah will hold the bride and hopefully we'll be a bit more careful.
Now cut the cake.
Oh, Sarah, can you cut?
Don't drop her head off, love, all
Yeah,
right?
Sarah, cut the cake with me. Cut the cake with me, darling.
Cut the cake.
Shall we do this?
Well, Jeff, put your hands together. Both of you do it together.
Okay.
Right, here we go.
2, 3. Okay, the calories are ready for consumption, ladies and gentlemen. Please help yourselves to a slice. Don't forget, you haven't got away that easily. You still have the Mr. and Mrs. game to win.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do it.
How well do
win that
Sarah
as well?
and I really know each other? That'll be that.
How the hell did I...
And we've also asked you to remind you once again if you can upload any photos you... Thank you. Okay, Sarah, that man, the rest of